Hello, my babies. I received an incredible message from Spirit this week, and I quickly wrote it down as fast as I possibly could on this piece of mail. And I am here to share it with you today. So I trust you will find it to be immensely helpful, just as helpful as I have. Anytime I receive messages from Spirit, I fully, wholeheartedly believe that they're for me and you. I don't think that they're just exclusively for any one person. I think we can all benefit from them, but I also trust that you will find this video at the perfect time, exactly when you need to hear it. Let's get into Spirit's message for us. Spirit says we are not here to suffer. We shouldn't be sacrificing to the point that we aren't enjoying what we have. Hashtag new normal. So Spirit wants us to make that our new normal. Our new normal needs to be a baseline of joy, not sacrifice. These are part of the 2025 gifts that Spirit is wanting us to embrace wholeheartedly. When we get accustomed to going without, it creates a deficit in your energy. When you choose joy, you tap into an overflow. Choose joy. Joy is what's best for you and everyone around you. Spirit ended it with a journal prompt. And the journal prompt is, what are you not allowing yourself to have, thinking it will give someone else more? Let's just kind of break this down just a little bit, just so you have an idea of how I receive these messages. I will just have this really strong feeling that I'm having an aha moment. It's a revelation. It's hard to articulate it because it is a feeling. I got this message on New Year's Day, actually. It's almost like the juiciest information you could possibly get. Like your friend is telling you like this piece of really juicy info. I don't want to call it gossip because it's so far from gossip, and gossip is not good for us. But it's like something that you're just like so excited to tell your best friend about. You have to like try this new beauty product I got. It's life changing. Like this new wellness product I got. It's life changing. That's what it feels like when I get these messages from Spirit. And I just know that they're meant to be shared. But I also apply them to my own life because I truly believe that this is Spirit having my back and giving me the secrets to what will make my experience all the more enjoyable and fulfilled. So let's look at it just a little bit more. We shouldn't be sacrificing to the point that we aren't enjoying what we have. A lot of us, especially solopreneurs, think that we need to put others first. We are a group of people who have probably dealt with people-pleasing tendencies in our past. A lot of that can stem from our environmental influences, society and culture, how we were raised in our childhood. But I think a lot of it also comes from the gift of being someone who serves others. We love to serve. It's almost like our love is getting in our own way because we love serving others so much. We try to do that too much, right? It's like an addiction to helping people. I know I am kind of obsessed with helping people to the point that it causes me pain sometimes. I'm just like, oh my gosh, if I don't think I'm helping someone, I hurt. It bothers me. But we shouldn't be sacrificing to the point that we aren't enjoying what we have. So I think that's a really great barometer. If you're finding yourself being miserable and low energy, maybe there's an area of your life where you're not allowing yourself to appreciate the things that you have or the things that you've created for yourself. And I think as a society, we really have taught ourselves to put other people first. We've been taught that other people are more important than us. That's a really unsustainable model. And if we really want to be in service to others over the long haul, we really need to be filling ourselves up so that we always have something to give. And so balance is so important. And this is one of my favorite things about Spirit. When Spirit gives you messages, it always has meaning on multiple levels. But then when you read the whole message, it says, when we get accustomed to going without, it creates a deficit in your energy. But when you choose joy, you tap into overflow. First meaning of that phrase was really to mean like, not allowing yourself to have something, right? Going without something. But also going without, it's also meaningful because when we don't allow ourselves to have something that we desire from within, we really are depending on something external to give us that satisfaction. And we really only find fulfillment within. So you don't want to go outside of yourself and you don't want to force yourself to go without things. But when you choose joy, you tap into an overflow. So when you do, joy comes from within. It comes from looking at things from within with appreciation. Anytime you appreciate something, you add value to it and you tap into an overflow. It's like that's where the unlimited flow of abundance comes from. We will always have access to abundance when we come from a place within and when we choose joy. Joy is what's best for you and everyone around you. Spirit is giving us that beautiful confirmation. The journal prompt, that brings me back to the journal prompt. So ask yourself this week or whenever you feel led, I'll put the journal prompt in the show notes. What are you not allowing yourself to have, thinking it will give someone else more? And so I think it's important for us to understand that we don't have to sacrifice for ourselves in hopes that someone else will get more. Bless our hearts, when we try to make a friend feel better, we'll be like, if it makes you feel better, I had a terrible day too. And like, if you're any sort of a good friend, you're not going to be like stoked that your friend or your brother or sister, like whoever you're talking to, like had a bad day too. Well, usually the response is, well, that doesn't make me feel better. But on some level it does because it means we're not alone. And connection is so important to us. And when we feel like we have people that we're going through things with, it does make us feel better. But yeah, Spirit wants to remind us that there is no level of sacrifice that we can make that is going to bring someone else that much joy, honestly. One of the things that is really painful for me is seeing a loved one go through a hard time. So don't fall into the trap of thinking that you need to put yourself into a hard time so that somebody else can have a great time. Because if you ask me, like, it is not fun for me to see my friends and loved ones like sacrifice themselves. It is not fun. It doesn't make my good time any better. It actually takes away from my good time and it makes me feel like, okay, well, now what can I do to help them? Or it just gives me this level of stress because I'm concerned for them, right? I would much rather you fill yourself up and take care of yourself and then come to me and be like, hey, I've got like way more than I need, but here you can have some of my overflow. I don't want you to give me your rent money. If I'm in need, I don't want you to come to me, give me your rent money, and now we're both like having a problem, right? So I think that it's really worth looking at that. And obviously, Spirit does too. Let's remember to choose joy over sacrifice. And let's thank Spirit for this incredible message.